Well, this is it. This is the unboxing video. The brand new iMac Pro. And unlike the other ones, this one is extremely heavy. It is iMac Pro. And what I'm going to be doing is basically opening this. They call it a beast online. So we're going to find out what kind of a beast it is. I'm so excited, I really am. I'm going to have a look at how it's opened. So we're going to show you the back of the box. That's the back. That is the back of the iMac Pro box. And I'm going to spend a little bit of time just going through with it. This one is a 27-inch 16:9 widescreen LED monitor. So, as I said, extremely heavy. And let's have a look. Apparently the packaging is quite unique. It's sort of a spring-loaded type setup. You've seen this before. This is the screen designed by Apple in California. This is the keyboard. That's the screen right there. So we're going to see if we can do a little opening of the... It's always so exciting. The packaging is absolutely awesome. As an aficionado of the Apple Corporation, I have for a very long time, loved Apple products. Look at that. That is so cool. This is the keyboard. It's a black keyboard. Look at that. That is just pretty. That is so awesome, the black keyboard. So that is so exciting. This is the most exciting thing. I love opening new products. I'm so thankful that now and again one of these suddenly comes my way, and it's wonderful. Look at the black mouse. That's apparently a collector's edition. First ever in Australia. I think this was one of 2 iMac Pros that they had in store. I waited weeks for this, many weeks. So very excited. And that's the keyboard. Once again, a very slimline, beautiful keyboard. Absolutely awesome keyboard, as you can see. Very thin. Really nice to work with. It's got the numbers as well, alphanumeric pad. So that's very exciting. And I almost have to stand sideways because it's such a huge product. And it's all extremely unique. So I'm going to do this. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh, this is so pretty and so heavy. Oh my goodness, this is without a doubt one of the heaviest iMacs I have ever held in my hands. This is it's extremely heavy. I'm going to pry open the back. It's made in China. Obviously, it's I think it's assembled. Final stages are assembled in California, in Cupertino. And I'm going to crack open the seal. So I'm now cracking open the seal. One of the things about Apple, which I think is awesome, is that if you are not entirely happy with the Apple computer, you're still always able to ask them to do things to it. How does that look? Whoa, that looks so beautiful. That is just pretty. That is so cool. I am extremely excited about opening this. I cannot wait. So I'm going to pull the cover off. I'm going to pull the actual box off. This box is amazing because it's... I'm going to just lift it just to show you what I mean. It's... this is so heavy. This is such a heavy computer. Look at the streamlined nature of this. I'm going to put that there just for 2 seconds. I'm trying everything in my power to sort of fit this into a 10-minute version, 10-minute video. So that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I don't think there's anything else in the packaging. There's that, which is obviously cabling, required cabling. beautiful cover. I am serious when I say this. It's absolutely awesome to see such a high quality level of packaging. So let's have a look at what it looks like once we are physically looking at it. The Mac, the Apple Mac, iMacPro is apparently a vast improvement on previous iMac models. iMac models before have had all kinds of issues, and for filmmakers, editors, sound engineers, people producing creative content, we have struggled for a very, very long time with computers that are sluggish. There's nothing worse than seeing that spinning colored beach ball, and we see that a lot, and I've kept upgrading my systems again and again and again and again and again and again and again, and they still slow. So I thought I'm going to opt for the fastest possible computer, and the luckiest man on the planet to have my dear, dear and wonderful sponsor come through, my sweet sponsor come through and assist with this. As I said, when you're running a production company, it is so vital to have something that enables you to actually get your projects done as quickly as possible. So look at that beautiful, beautiful piece of equipment. I'm astounded by how beautiful and slick it is. This is going to edit my dear friend's film. I have a look at the back, the little emblem protector. Wow, comes off, and that is the iMac Pro. And built into this is 8 or 10 or 14 cores, depending on how you go out and select your Apple Mac. So the configuration, the various configurations are basically substantially higher than even the Mac Pro. And I'm astounded by the fact that it has 1 terabyte of SSD basically on board. At this level of thinness, I'm just hoping the thermals are good, that this unit can handle the kind of heat when it comes to situations where, and I've experienced this before, where we send files through to compressor, and then I spend the next 20 minutes with fans trying to desperately cool off this unit. But apparently Apple has figured out how to keep such a beautiful piece of machinery with all of its consequent software from overheating. So I'm very excited about that. Another thing, of course, that it has is it gives you configurations with the processor from between 3.2 gigahertz, which is 8-core Intel Xeon with processor, and with turbo boost up to 4.2 gigahertz. But you can also get the 3.0 gigahertz 10-core Intel, or you can get to 2.5 gigahertz 14 cores. So as it drops in gigahertz, it goes up in cores, and it goes all the way up to 18 cores at 2.3 gigahertz. So in terms of memory, 32 gigs, 64 gigs, 128 gigabytes. And as I said, you know, the Radeon Pro Vega 56 with 8 gigabytes of HBM2 memory is extraordinary. And I love the trackpad more than the mouse, but the mouse, I was told, was collector's edition, and they probably didn't have a trackpad, a black trackpad. At this time they don't have one, so I'm going to have to go back and get a black trackpad. I find it's much easier, as I'm left-handed. The right hand mouse doesn't sort of work for me. But I'm so excited. I cannot wait to start editing. I just want to say thank you so much for being the most wonderful. It's just absolutely beautiful to be graced by such love and devotion, and I really appreciate just what a wonderful, wonderful